HARMONYONE's massive breakout continues to be on fire, and at the time of this recording, Polygon Matic is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 1-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. And on today's video, I want to give you reasons why we need to see a break above the high that we made above the 0.01351 in the next coming hours, for us to continue expecting higher prices in a move that can easily get us back above the 0.015 in the next coming hours. And my analysis will be based on the Elliot structures, which has been playing out after we saw a massive breakdown move on the 5th of August in a move that gave us a low below the 0.00853, and afterwards we started a very nice recovery to the upside, where we first peaked in this Elliot wave count 1, and after getting the high for the first wave, we saw a bit of a short-term corrective structure in an Elliot wave count 2. Then we saw much of a consolidation within this area over here before we finally saw a massive breakout to the upside in what I am terming as an Elliot wave count 3. And once we get a high for that Elliot wave count 3, I will be expecting a bit of a short-term pullback in an Elliot wave count 4 before we can continue gearing up even higher in an Elliot wave count 5. And the minimum target areas for that Elliot wave count 3 can be given by connecting the trend-based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave to the high of that Elliot wave count 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, giving me a minimum target area for the third wave at the fib level 1.618, and that perfectly lies above the 0.01387. And for us to fully maximize that target area, I'm expecting to see HARMONYONE give us another bullish movement to the upside, give us a break above the high that we made above the 0.0135, confirming a change of structure over here. And once that plays out, I will be so positive that we are going to fully maximize our minimum target areas at the fib level 1.618, and that is above the 0.01387. And in case we manage to hit that high and continue to show even more bullish movements in the next coming hours, then I will be expecting to see a break above resistance at the 0.015 in the next coming hours or maybe days. And once we have a high in place in that Elliot wave count 3, then I will be expecting a bit of a short-term pullback in an Elliot wave count 4. We also need to have in mind that in case we don't see that push to the upside, breaking above this significant high, there are chances that we might see a bit of a short-term pullback, and that will be suggesting that the high that we made yesterday could be the high for this Elliot wave count 3. And in case we get a short-term pullback, then that will be the start of a corrective structure in this Elliot wave count 4, whose minimum target areas can be given by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the second wave to the high of that Elliot wave count 3, giving me a minimum pullback target area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.382. And that perfectly lies between the 0.01176 and the 0.01217, which is the area over here. And this area should continue to hold as support, maybe see much of a consolidation within that area before we can finally see another leg to the upside in this Elliot wave count 5. So that is the price action that I'm expecting on the short term here on the HARMONYONE chart for the next coming hours, and have given you the significant areas that you need to pay attention to. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.